Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock, it's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George, welcome along to the channel everybody. It's a match preview, there's 4 games to go. Leeds United are top of the league, it's Easter. Happy Easter to everybody, it's a Good Friday game at Oxford. We are going to preview in this preview. Some would argue every Friday is a Good Friday, but that is your preference. Tomorrow is actually Good Friday. Easter weekend is upon us. It's a big weekend for Leeds United and their hopes of gaining promotion to the Premier League. Easter weekend can make or break the season, can't it? We see it so many times. But Easter's a little bit later this year, but we are on with it tomorrow, and it's a Kassam Stadium is a venue. 8 p.m. UK time is the time of kickoff, and we're going to get into it here this day. So, team news. I think Dan James potentially might be back in for this game. Would you risk him? Let me know in the comments there below. I think out of the 4 games to go, look, the squad is so strong at this level. I think Daniel can afford to chop and change it a little bit and just go with maybe the same team that beat Preston on Saturday. That we have had nearly a week to prepare for this game. The lads should be fresh and raring to go and ready to put themselves on the line for the cause, and hopefully the 3 points will be coming back to Leeds with the lads. But yeah, I think in terms of team news, I think that's pretty much where we're at. I think Dan James potentially the only really one that is kind of on the ropes a little bit. I imagine Daniel Farke, he might go with a similar side, like I said, that beat Preston at the weekend. We're coming off the back of a couple of important wins. Great result last week, midweek against Borough, followed up by the Preston win at Ellen Road. I know it was close in the scoreline, but Leeds United were well and truly ahead, particularly in that second half, and hopefully we can come away, like I said, from Oxford with all 3 points to make it a very good Friday for Leeds. Anyway, let's look at Oxford then. Oxford currently sitting in 17th position in the Championship, 6 points ahead of the relegation zone, which I think the final place is maybe Cardiff in it currently. It's very, very close, but Oxford, a massive result at Sheffield Wednesday last time out on Saturday. It was only their second away win of the season and their first one since the turn of the year. New Year's Day was the last time they went away and won a game. So they are completely strong at home, a lot stronger at home. 10 of their 12 league wins this season have come at the Kassam Stadium. They have won 3 out of their last 5 games in all the wins, all by the scoreline of 1-0. 1-0 against Watford, 1-0 against Sheffield Wednesday, and 1-0 against Sheffield United. Crucially for us, that was the start of Sheffield United's current 3 game losing streak. By the time we kick off, we will know the scores of Burnley's game and Sheffield United's game. Burnley away at Watford. Sheffield United, I think, are at home to Cardiff, aren't they? So before that big one on Monday where they face off against one another. Leeds United, of course, at home to Stoke City. But yeah, Oxford had a great, second half of the season, really languishing towards the bottom end. They started off well, they dipped in the middle, and since Gary Rowett has come in, you've got to say he's a well experienced Championship manager, managed a couple of teams in this division, Millwall, Birmingham, maybe one or two more as well. He's vastly experienced at this level, knows what he's doing. He's shored up their team. They don't get that many goals, actually. They don't get many goals. They are amongst the lowest scorers in the division. I think only the likes of Luton and Millwall and one or two others, I think, have scored the same amount of goals as Oxford, have scored the same or less. So they are amongst the sort of 5 or 6 lowest scorers in the division. I think 43 goals have scored. You compare that to our 80, I think 88 or something like that is quite ridiculous. Or 82 or maybe 83, something like this. It's a lot. If you look at the starting 11s of the two teams that faced, started the last games, I think we have something ridiculous like 40 odd goals in our team, in our starting 11. I think Oxford have 12 goals in their starting 11 for their win at Sheffield Wednesday compared to ours that started the Preston win. So there's a lot of goals in the Leeds United team. We know this. We've just got to make sure that we turn up. Manuel Solomon has done really well the last couple of games. Willie Nonto, can hope to maybe start this game and impose himself on it. It's going to be a difficult game, no doubt. The top two, the other two with us up at the top. I think obviously Sheffield United lost recently there. I think Burnley might have drawn as well. So they make it difficult for teams. It's a tight little stadium. And it's whether Leeds United have the bottle now and to just go there and say, hey, we're going to win regardless, and we're going to, we're hungry for this promotion now. We really are, because if we win, by that point we know. Like I said, if the other two, what the other two have done doesn't really matter about Burnley for me at this point. It matters, about Sheffield United. Can Sheffield United win? If they lose and we win, it's 8 clear. It's nearly done. So that's the incentive, and hopefully Leeds will turn up, as I think it's looking like we have potentially turned the corner with recent results. I know we're unbeaten in 6 now. You can say, well, there's only, I think, 3 wins and 3 draws out of those 6, but still, even if we draw a game, we're not getting beat, are we? It surprised me looking at our away form. We've only won 9 away games all season. That's 9 draws and 3 defeats as well. So we do draw quite a lot, but if we draw, you look, it's that old adage of, winning your home games, drawing your away games, and you'll be there or thereabouts. Obviously, you've got to win some away games as well, which we have, but we'll be there or thereabouts. And hopefully tomorrow, yes, it is a difficult kind of ground to go to. It's similar to like Luton or Plymouth, maybe some places like this. But you've got to grind it out, and you've got to go there with him and with a positive mentality, knowing that you're good enough, which we obviously are, to beat this team on Friday night. So yeah, it's one of them. Right mentality, go there. Don't be phased by the atmosphere. They're going to be bang up for it. They'll probably get in our faces. Don't be phased by it. Go and play your own game, and we'll go out there and we'll come out of Oxford with 3 points, I'm sure, on Friday night. If we have got the wrong attitude, then it's going to be a really difficult night and could potentially be a banana skin. But, with given the current form, turn around the mentality, 4 games to go, 5 points clear. It's a good omen. Even if Sheffield United win and we win, it's that gap 5. There's the points are getting less and less. 9 points to play for. After this weekend going into Monday's games. So yeah, it's getting closer and closer. I tell you what, if we win this game on Friday, I'm pretty much there, to be honest with you. I think we are basically there, and potentially come Monday at 5 p.m. we could be celebrating promotion. How good would that feel? Let me know in the comments below. Any Oxford fans watching, thank you for watching. Give me your thoughts on your season. It's been a very successful one in the end, really, by the look of it. You will stay up. Fingers crossed it is. Never say never with, 12 points still to play for. But, yeah, I think you're nearly there. And it's been very impressive from an outsider looking in, really. Fair play to Oxford. Clearly one of the lowest budgets in the league, and they've made it difficult for teams to come to their home, sorry, and get wins. I think they've lost maybe 6 home games all season, so it's not too bad, that really, is it? And yeah, obviously last time in the season, I think it was around Christmas time, wasn't it? Oxford came to Ellen Road and we thumped them 4-0. Something like that would be very, very welcome tomorrow evening. I don't think we're going to get that. We might do, but it was a different game that day. Dan James set us on his way to a comfortable win in the end, and And yeah, that would do very, very nicely, like I said, tomorrow. But let's wait and see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. March on together. I'll see you on the next.